My body had gone into autopilot during the night, seeking him out like a habit I couldn't break. If he woke up and saw me like this, the annoyance would be written all over his face. Holding my breath, I moved with the agonizing slowness of a glacier, trying to retract my arm. I was inches away from a clean break, almost back to my side of the bed, when a hand clamped firmly around my wrist. I looked up, slamming right into Cade's deep, bottomless eyes. He'd clearly just woken up. His voice was thick with sleep. "What are you doing?" Panicked, I yanked my hand back and shoved against his chest with both palms, trying to create distance. I stammered out the first excuse I could find. Nothing. It's late. I have to get to work." Cade didn't respond. He just watched me with that expressionless mask. Even though I was avoiding his gaze, I could feel the atmospheric pressure in the room dropping. The lead is definitely in a bad mood now. Imagine waking up to a human leech every morning. God, who wants to be suffocated in their sleep? So annoying. She's a literal adult. Doesn't she understand boundaries? I'd dump her so fast. She's like sentient scotch tape. My eyes dropped to my lap, my lashes trembling. The comments made my face burn with a shame so hot I wanted the floor to swallow me whole. Just as I was about to scramble out of bed, Cade's low voice rumbled above me. It was impossible to tell if he was amused or angry. "That goodnight kiss. You skipped last night. You want to make it up now?" Usually if he missed a kiss because of a business trip or a late night, I'd be relentless. I'd make him pay it back with interest. 10 kisses for every one missed. I was like a loan shark for affection. The first time I'd pulled that, Cade had almost laughed, though it sounded more like a sigh. "Daisy, don't you think you're being a bit of a tyrant?" I just blinked innocently at him, cupping his face, and kissing him until I was satisfied. Maybe because it happened so often, he'd just grown used to it. He'd stopped fighting it. But remembering how he'd flinched away last night, I knew he was just humoring me. He didn't want this. "No, that's okay," I said quickly, waving my hands. I lowered my head, adding in a small, shaky voice. "Actually, we can skip the morning and evening kisses from now on." Cade stared at me. His gaze turned heavy, almost frighteningly dark. After what felt like an eternity, he spoke coldly, a sharp edge of spite in his tone. "Fine, suit yourself." I let out a quiet breath of relief, but at the same time, a dull ache started to throb in my chest. He really did see it as a chore, didn't he? By the time I finished getting ready, Cade had breakfast on the table. He was faster than me, already finished, sitting across the table and watching me with an unblinking intensity. Feeling his eyes on me, I started shoveling food into my mouth. Cade frowned. "Slow down," he said curtly. I nodded, my cheeks puffed out like a squirrel, playing the role of the obedient student. 10 minutes later, it was time for the commute. Usually he'd drive me, but we were running a bit behind today. Those obnoxious comments popped up again, jumping with excitement. If I remember the script correctly, today is the big day. The leads meet today. Yep, the heroine starts at his company today. She's a powerhouse, high EQ, and most importantly, she knows how to give a man space. Exactly. The lead actually feels comfortable around her. To keep following the story, head to my homepage for the rest. Don't miss out.